Hello, my friend. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, abundance always seems just out of reach? Like you are constantly chasing something more, yet it never fully arrives? If you have ever wondered whether there is a deeper way to attract wealth, happiness, and fulfillment into your life, then you are in the right place. Today, we are diving into a powerful concept that can truly transform your reality. 8 daily habits that help you manifest abundance faster. And remember, this is not just about money. True abundance includes love, health, purpose, peace, and overall well-being. By the end of this, you will feel more in control, more confident, and more aligned with the life you truly deserve. So, take a deep breath, relax your mind, and open yourself to this journey. Let's begin. The first habit is mindful gratitude. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you for the obvious blessings in your life. It is about becoming aware of the small, often ignored moments that quietly make your life better. Think about your morning coffee, the comfort of your bed, a kind smile from a stranger, or even the simple act of breathing. These are things we often overlook. In a busy world, we move quickly from one task to another, always focusing on what is missing. But gratitude shifts your attention toward what is already present. When you focus on what you have, you begin to feel abundant. And when you feel abundant, you naturally attract more of it. This is not only spiritual, but also psychological. Gratitude reduces stress, improves mood, and rewires your brain to notice more positive experiences. Start your day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. End your day by reflecting on what went well. This simple habit builds a powerful foundation for abundance. The second habit is clear visualization with emotion. Many people think about what they want, but they do not truly feel it. And that is where they miss the power. Visualization is not just imagining your goals. It is experiencing them in your mind as if they are already real. Close your eyes and picture your ideal life. See the details clearly, hear the sounds, feel the emotions. If you want financial freedom, do not just imagine numbers. Imagine the peace, the confidence, and the freedom that comes with it. Feel the joy as if it is already yours. Your brain cannot always distinguish between imagination and reality. When you visualize with strong emotion, you create neural patterns that make your goals feel achievable. You begin to notice opportunities and take actions that align with your vision. Spend a few minutes each day fully immersed in your desired future. This is not daydreaming, this is intentional creation. The third habit is positive affirmations and self-talk. Your mind is constantly speaking to you. And for many people, that voice is negative. Thoughts like, I am not good enough, or I always struggle. Create a mindset of lack. Affirmations help you replace those thoughts with empowering beliefs. Instead of saying, I never have enough money, say, I attract abundance easily and naturally. Repeat these statements daily with belief and consistency. Over time, your subconscious mind begins to accept these new ideas as truth. Your actions, decisions, and confidence begin to change. Words are powerful. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. The fourth habit is taking aligned action. Manifestation is not just about thinking and feeling. It also requires doing. You must take steps that align with your goals. Even small actions matter. Progress builds momentum. If you want success, you must act like someone who is already moving toward it. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are with what you have. Action signals commitment. It tells the universe that you are serious. The fifth habit is releasing limiting beliefs. Many people unknowingly block their own abundance through negative beliefs. These beliefs often come from past experiences, society, or fear. Thoughts like, I don't deserve success, or money is hard to earn, create invisible barriers. You must identify and challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this really true? Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. When you change your beliefs, you change your reality. The sixth habit is surrounding yourself with positive energy. Your environment has a strong influence on your mindset. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the conversations you engage in all affect your thoughts. Choose to be around people who inspire and uplift you. Limit exposure to negativity. Protect your energy. When your environment supports growth, abundance becomes easier to attract. The seventh habit is consistency. Many people start strong but give up too soon. Manifestation requires patience and discipline. You must show up daily, even when you do not see immediate results. Small, consistent actions lead to big changes over time. Trust the process. Stay committed to your habits. Consistency turns intention into reality. The eighth and final habit is trusting the process. Doubt and impatience can weaken your progress. You must believe that what you are working toward is already on its way. Trust that everything is unfolding in your favor. Let go of the need to control every detail. Stay focused, stay positive, and remain open. Abundance flows more easily when you are in a state of trust. At the end of the day, manifesting abundance is not about chasing something outside of you. It is about becoming someone who naturally attracts it. Through gratitude, visualization, affirmations, action, belief, environment, consistency, and trust, you begin to transform your inner world. And when your inner world changes, your outer world follows. You are capable of creating a life filled with abundance in every form. You just have to choose it, believe it, and live it every single day. The journey toward change always begins with consistency and belief. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, especially if your mind is used to negative thinking. But with time, repetition starts to reshape your thoughts. Your mind is constantly adapting. It learns from what you repeatedly tell it. When you begin, feeding it positive and empowering ideas, your perspective slowly shifts. Your words carry influence. The way you speak to yourself affects how you feel, how you act, and how you see your future. Doubt creates hesitation, while belief creates direction. This is why affirmations are so powerful. Speak them clearly and confidently. Write them down and repeat them every day. Over time, your subconscious begins to accept these statements as truth. And when that happens, your behavior starts to align with those beliefs. Another essential habit is taking inspired action. Manifestation is not just about thinking or imagining. It also requires movement. Opportunities often come in quiet ways, such as sudden ideas or small urges to act. You must learn to recognize these moments. Taking action does not mean forcing yourself or rushing. It means moving in a way that feels natural and aligned with your goals. If you say you want growth but ignore opportunities, you hold yourself back. Every small step matters. Each action builds confidence and momentum. When you take action, you show commitment. You move from waiting to creating. Sometimes action means learning something new. Other times it means reaching out or trying something unfamiliar. Trust your intuition. It often guides you toward the right direction. Another important habit is forgiveness. Holding on to anger, regret, or guilt keeps you tied to the past. These emotions limit your ability to move forward. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or approving what happened. It is about releasing the emotional weight attached to it. When you let go, you free yourself. Self-forgiveness is just as important. Everyone makes mistakes, but constantly blaming yourself creates feelings of unworthiness. You deserve growth and healing. Forgiveness allows you to release the past and open yourself to new opportunities. It creates space for positive change. Another key habit is awareness. You must learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without immediately reacting to them. Most people react automatically, letting emotions control their actions. But awareness gives you control. It allows you to pause, reflect, and choose your response. This creates clarity and balance. You become less reactive and more intentional. When you manage your inner state, your external experiences begin to improve. Patience is also a critical part of growth. Results do not always appear instantly. Many people give up too soon because they expect quick success. But real progress takes time. Like a seed growing underground, change happens before it becomes visible. You must trust the process. Stay consistent with your habits and beliefs. Do not let doubt interrupt your progress. Patience is not about doing nothing. It is about continuing forward with trust. Another powerful habit is maintaining a supportive environment. Your surroundings influence your mindset more than you think. The people you interact with, the content you consume, and the energy around you all affect your thinking. Choose positivity whenever possible. Spend time with people who encourage and inspire you. Limit exposure to negativity. Protect your mental and emotional space. When your environment supports your growth, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated. And when your mindset is strong, your results begin to change. At the center of all these habits is one simple truth. You have the power to shape your life. Your thoughts influence your actions, and your actions create your results. When everything aligns, transformation becomes possible. Abundance is not something you chase endlessly. It is something you align with internally. When your inner world becomes calm, focused, and positive, your outer world begins to reflect that change. Everything you want starts to feel closer and more achievable. Stay consistent in your efforts. Stay aware of your thoughts. Stay patient with your progress. Trust yourself and the journey you are on. Every step you take is moving you forward. Your transformation is not far away. It is already unfolding within you, one decision at a time. The journey toward abundance begins with awareness. Many people move through life without